Let's talk about some of the most overlooked and unknown VA benefits that are out there potentially for veterans. All right, number 5. A lot of veterans don't know that in their state, this is not a VA benefit from the VA, but it's through their state. There's tuition waivers and tuition assistance for their dependents in a lot of different cases. You need to look up your local state's rules for giving a tuition waiver for your dependents. Number 4, life insurance. A lot of veterans don't know this, but if you get out and you get a service-connected disability, that could either lead to you being disqualified for life insurance by a lot of companies, or they could cost you a really high premium. So what I tell veterans, and this is something I wish I would have known, is VGLI. It's the Veterans Group Life Insurance that is similar to SGLI and pays the same rates. It does have some variables, but if you're an EOD person, a SEAL, Green Beret, a SWCC, or if you just have a service-connected disability, you're going to find that your premiums are much higher out in town than your civilian counterparts who don't have those injuries. Number 3, base access. That's right. If you're a service-connected disabled veteran or you meet any of the criteria here, you can be eligible to have base access. Now, I've done videos on the past on how to actually do this. But essentially, you get to have exchange and commissary privileges and a lot of different other privileges that associate with being on base. And this is really cool. Now, before you hit me with, hey, the commissary sucks, you really don't save that much money. Have you tried buying a dozen eggs out here in California? You have to take a small loan to get some. So trust me, this can save you some money. Number 2, dependency education assistance, Chapter 35. A lot of veterans don't know, if you're 100% permanent and total, all right, your dependents can get Chapter 35 to help pay for their schooling. Now keep this in mind. It also works for their spouses as well. That's right. And so number 1, well, a lot of people are going to argue with me on this, but I got to tell you, I think it's VR&E, Veterans Readiness and Employment. Different than the post 9/11 GI Bill because it can give you additional time, and you can combine it and get the post 9/11 GI Bill rates for BAH, but a lot of times you don't, and you have to kind of go off of the old Montgomery GI Bill rates. I wish they improved that, but they haven't. However, what's really paramount about this program is when I tell you they pay for everything, I mean they pay for everything. Now you got to have an education plan or a vocational training plan, but everything that's in your syllabi, they'll pay for. Case in point, they bought me golf clubs because I had to take a golf class to get my associate's degree. So it's a little known benefit, and I want you to check it out here to see if you qualify. So that's my top 5 benefits that most veterans don't know about. Please share yours.